Hello everyone, welcome to today's match between 101st AD, Assault Division, and Merciless, MERC. I hope they get me server information soon, or else we will be staring at the menu awkwardly. I have pinged the team representatives, and no one is sending me info. I have no idea what server they're playing on. The map will be Hospice. Okay, so I assume they're on the MERC server then. I'm gonna say it's this one. There we go. Right, so what team I end up on? Oh, I actually chose correctly, so I will be on 1 AD, so 1 AD will be in blue here. Let me get loaded in.
You guys cool with the 1:10 start time?
I have to
Should be
Mute.
okay.
Alright, I should have done this all ahead of time. Look at that. And I also need to make it so you can actually see icons. There we go. Alright, the downsides of settings I run when I'm playing versus I don't have admin. This is an amazing start. One of those. Oh, that's the screenshot button. Alright, so I will let them know because they're going for 1:10 start time, so in 3 minutes, because currently 1:13. But there is no admin cam. I did send over my Steam ID about half an hour ago. Now this is MERC server, so this would actually be a MERC's side. Can I switch teams actually for redeploy? Let's see, can I switch teams? So I can tell MERC, hey, I don't have admin cam to cast this for you guys. Let's spawn in to do this. Alrighty, looks like admin cam got sorted out. I'm not sure why switching teams would have done anything. Alrighty, so with that, yes, no one was casting this match for a little bit, so we were running a little bit behind in preparation. Normally we'd have this all sorted out ahead of time, but you know what? I decided that having someone cast the match is a little bit more important. So like I was saying, this is the quarterfinals match between 101st Assault Division, who are tagged 1 AD. I'm guaranteed going to get your name wrong and call you first at some point. I will apologize for that now. The map is Hospice, just like we were yesterday for the LTU versus Angarda match. So we will see another close fight here, fighting over this Hospice compound. From Axis approach, we do have this kind of secondary 3-story, and then the main 3-story on the points. From Ally side, playing the backside of this compound. Both teams trying to take control of the towns, kind of play these gardens, try to get around. Match start time is in 10 seconds at 1:10, so we will see how the initial deployment goes. Like, looks like MERC is committing a lot more heavily over the Hospice side just off the start. We do see only 3 MERC players headed towards the southern edge of the city, which is at the top of the screen currently, versus we see a full 101st squad, 1 AD squad, headed that direction in orange. Both teams fanning out. MERC sending a full squad over in the wheat field. I might look try to take the pizza slice. 1 AD, the machine gunner, and 2 others in the pizza slice on the bottom of the screen. One initial rocket comes out. Looks like that got over. Initial firefights going out. Who will get the first kill? And it looks like it will be MERC with the first kill onto the machine gunner of Jogoff on the glider. Promptly traded out, so both MGs actually down first. Frags coming out here. MERC being really aggressive and pushing right across the road into Pizza Slice. 1 AD in danger of losing control of that already, and indeed we see that kill go out. So MERC already has a full squad on the side of Hospice. No one from 1 AD. I don't think there's an outpost over there because there's no squad lead nearby. Head in the city, MERC winning their initial gunfights. And over here, the southern edge of the town, Hospice itself, but we do see some 1 AD team members that have gotten into this crucial 3-story. Volibear trying to push back in. Lord Beans also trying to collapse in. Volibear gets one. Not able to get the other Robo. Shutting that down. Lord Beans now carefully pushing in. Rocket trying to go in. Doesn't get anyone though. Car going out, getting through the window. Him running right past Vlaming here, who's shooting at the MG. They don't know they're there. Just turn around. You just ran by each other for 10 seconds. Right, Kyra getting the kill over there. Compton getting the kill onto Vlaming. We do see that 1 AD has managed to take back control of the Pizza Slice. I'm guessing MERC opted to keep their outpost in the wheat field. So as they lost control of the Hospice Road, probably, couldn't make the cross the second time. We also see P3Z over on the other side. Let's take a look at how that fight is going in behind 1 AD a little bit. Fighting really spread out here. Yesterday we saw a lot more concentrated along the Hospice Point and the backyards. These spreads today between these two teams, a lot more spread out. Muffins rotating DLC 3Z, who did win a firefight against an ambulance down there. D3Z does go down though. Vanilla starting to push through. He's a squad lead, so that could be dangerous for MERC. Alpha trying to rotate over to Blaming. Vanilla does take him out though. Lord Beans, and looks like MERC got a spawn away from the wheat field. They're headed over into the Hospice compound, trying to get there. 1 AD shutting him down though. Vanilla getting more kills there. Nice job by him. This does right now look like it will be a 1 AD initial cap. One shot managed to push through, so he probably cleared an outpost back there. Fox for MERC still trying to hold the middle. MERC rotating over from the wheat field. Pretty sure there's 2 outposts over there. Actually, we can check. Yes, so there's one right on the edge of the wheat field. The other is on the far side. 1 AD in control of the point, though. Great start from them. Just winning their fights, generally. We do see One Shot starting to push there. He might... One Shot does get the OP. Nice job. So that means that not only is 1 AD on the point, but MERC has also now lost an outpost. Rocket coming out. They might suspect there's something else on the far side. Vega does go down, trying to rotate back over, get some pat pressure. We've been watching this north fight. Anything happening down there? 1 AD has also managed to push around through the south, so we do see Dominus Dewardius, the squad lead there. He did just go down. He was fairly deep behind MERC, and there is the initial cap for 1 AD. Rock is coming out from nerved MG. MERC not able to get any kills to that though. Blaming and Lord Beans hanging out on the edge of the sweet field here. Will they see each other first? Blaming does see Beans and does take him out. However, that does mean nerved MG knows he's there. Going prone, you would have heard Blaming run up, and of course those shots. Blaming opting to retreat rather than push forward. Potentially a good choice here. He's gonna know more people are in that wheat field, or at least more than likely. Prone crawling up. We have more trades coming out as MERC tries to get back into hospice. Not able to get anywhere though. Vanilla now on the second 3-story. Now let's keep in mind the MERC garrison is not too far behind this orchard. I believe it's somewhere back there. You know, so they have to push through this orchard to get here. And once you lose control of this 3-story, that gets exponentially harder. You see Vanilla. He probably has not shifted his outpost back yet because this is still a contested area. Or outpost up, I should say. MERC clearing this compound. Running right by Downset again. Gets one. There's the Garen pink. He's out of ammo. Budge will he get the kill? 1v1. He does not get the kill. Great job from Downset there, maintaining control of that compound. That's big. MERC needed to take control of that compound. Downset holding the fort. Or the compound, at least. Head over here. MERC contesting the center road. No real cohesive line from MERC at the moment. Muffins shooting up the road does get C3Z again. One shot pushing through, Vlaming holding the road. Fatgum and Fox, the only two MERC players nearby, and Fox does clear the archway. And Fatgum does take out, I already forgot your name, I apologize. An ambulance and Dominus Fortius pushing through southern edge. MERC still desperately trying to get back into that compound. Right now it's just 301st Assault Division players holding him off. But we see Marksy down there with support on the map edge. Downset the AT just holding this corner, kind of behind the shack, making sure no one vaults over the wall or runs through. Bear, he would heard the footsteps. Also Compton running up. They know something's up. Not going over yet though. He tried to take a peek over. We do see more 1AD players moving up to support. There's the vault. Vault's right over on top of him, staying top. Bear doesn't see him. And Downset gets another one, vaulting over him onto his head. Still not able to pick up the kill though. 1AD looking really good control of this match right now. Compton does get Downset finally. Downset doing a great job still. Izzy into the house. I assume that was him that killed Compton, unless that was Robo up there. Batgum holding out in the middle portion of the town. You see MERC still tentatively holding this middle section of the map. You know, it's not a great hold because there's not a lot of people there, but it is progress. Now we see Torino and Lonely have gotten into the 3-story. They do kill Hizzy, so this is a great start. You know, this is what you need to be able to come back. Being partially boxed out on the garrison. See Compton as well in squad lead, so he should be able to reestablish an outpost here. Off with the MG trying to get Swiss fire. MERC doing a nice job pushing back through this area. They've managed to clear one backyard. Compton goes prone. Vega does manage to get Vlaming. Robo now making a dive for the 3-story, but Compton has the same idea. Robo going straight upstairs. Compton taking a peek. Probably hears someone on the road. He goes up. Oh, catches Robo in a equipment swap. So unfortunate timing there for Robo. Compton, nice job clearing the house though. We do see MERC now with main control 3-story, and that is enough to trigger the cap. Two contested temporarily. Compton does go down. Torino still in that house though. You see a 1AD spawn wave. Trying to get in. Vlaming goes in the house. 1AD just kind of holding their angles for now. Trying to get back across in the house. One shot. Also joining Vlaming there. 1AD does have control of that northern wheat field. Or northern wheat field. Able to contest that back 3-story compound. From there, harass them as the MERC tries to move up. The MERC now really claiming control of this middle section, using this middle compound that we see directly beneath the camera. Really push back across the road, try to take the hospice 3-story. Bear in behind. Not sure where he came from because I didn't see it, but he might have gotten an outpost there. Great job. Does take out most of the most of the 1AD players that were over there, they had marked an outpost behind there. I'm not sure where exactly it was, but it was tucked behind this compound, so he clearly did a sprint to take it out. I assume he got it, so that will reset 1AD on the hospice flank. MERC now pushing back in. Robo and Vlaming trying to hold this 3-story. They do get one. They do get 3 now. Word Beans, careful poke. Robo, nice shot there. Vega with the MG. Carefully pushing up. Trying to mount on the road, it looks like. Edwards for first. AD starting to push back up. Shots going out on this road. Vega locking down the cross. Confident Squad have pushed up to help retake this point. So MERC doing a nice job getting cap pressure on. And this is now 5 bodies directly in the circle. Volabear going straight across the road. You see 101st trying to reset from the garrison. That does confirm the wipe. The 2 squad leads push back up of Vanilla and Brian. MERC using the opportunity to push up. Owens going along the outer hospice compound wall. Vega set up there, does get killed by Vanilla. As we see 1AD spawn wave coming in. However, MERC does have the circle control. Interesting decision, only with 1 person in the 3-story for now. Not, you know, the riskiest thing since they had pushed across. But if 1AD gets back up here, could start causing issues. Owens looks like he opted to take the gap in the wall, downset trading him. You see downset lining up window, tries to get in the attic, however there's no one there. MERC still the cap weight. Oh, flashing contested now because we see Blaming and downset as well as Follow that have managed to push into the circle. The 1AD doing a nice job getting enough cap weight in. 180 actually with a full reset, sending everyone over here to hospice, trying to not lose this initial cap. That does leave the gap open for C3Z and Papa. On the southern edge now, you see them starting to wrap around. Enough to contest the cap and hit the defensive cap weights. MERC has now regained a lot of the map control they lost, though. Nice comeback from being basically blocked out. Looks like Muffins gets 1. He gets 2. Does kill 3Z. That does eliminate the flanking threats from MERC. Nice response by 1AD. Actually already clearing out the hospice 3-story as well. See the MG of Gogoff on the roof for 101st Assault Division. Sitting on the glider wing, shooting down the road. Now, suppression is valuable in this format. Makes it a lot harder to shoot straight. Happy JL going in. Oh, right on the other side here. Gets 1. Will he see the other? No, Smudge does get the kill. Robo in behind MERC now. That was an OP wipe. That was the smoke. Robo getting the OP wipe. Only caught the tail end of that, unfortunately, but managing to sneak in behind. So this will reset MERC yet again. Oh, does pick up Lonely and the other MERC player. Nice kills there. Mushroom God probably having to watch the rear load. Robo still up. Leaving only Smudge Fox, Catgum holding the middle. Adamord won the squad leads. Trying to get into that corner. Not able to get there though. Ryan's tie up and Blaming able to cut him off. Smudge now into the 3-story backyard. Does see Syop, takes him out. Brian coming around the corner though. Smudge opts to go inside the building. We do have 2 players upstairs. Gets 1. Nice job by him. There's an MG posted on the window. He is upstairs. Does get the kill on the staircase. Only going down the middle. Happy JL now for 101st into the backyards. Catgum over there next. Let's get a little bit of an overhead view as once again the fights have spread out. Neither team really able to maintain solid control of given area. You know, both teams start fanning out. Kind of depends on spawn waves. One OP gets wipes. You know, we aren't able to push up and secure the ground that you've taken. So then you get that recovery spawn wave. They push you out, and you're basically back to where you could start. Pablo trying to get the cross in the hospice 3-story, not able to do. However, that rocket, nice rocket there into the window, does kill a MERC player. FPJL still hanging out in the south. You see MERC does reestablish control over the wheat field now. MG set up there, probably spraying over towards this hospice compound. The Adam word from MERC squad lead, flanking around through the pizza slice. 1AD opting instead to commit more bodies towards the hospice complex. MERC starting to get cap pressure over halfway. One shot and nerved MG sides the wall yet again. Jog off trying to get across. Don't kill the MERC player. One shot making the cross. Nerved MG looking the wrong way. Unfortunately, to catch that out. It does seem, but a little bit too late. Beans taking shots at Kaiser.
Going right, bottom floor.
Trying to get the proxy chat. I think he's a little bit out of range, or else it would certainly be very faint. One shot in the building for 1AD, trying to clear MERC out. 3 MERC players in here. Compton does get the kill though, catching one shot on a reload. And that is the cap for MERC, so nice job. Vanilla will probably reset this OP, but we do see nerved MG already on that building. Vanilla's not careful, this could be a wipe instant. Has the optic through. So Vanilla does get the wipe. Has he placed his OP yet? Yes, he has. He's standing right next to it, actually. Compton now around the corner. This is really dangerous. Vanilla needs the spawn wave to come in. And there's spawn wave, but the outpost does go down. That will be on cooldown for about another minute. Compton able to get just far enough around the corner to get the outpost wipe. So not only does MERC have point control now, actually they've managed to fan out and even start taking south control of C3Z again. But that also resets 101st Assault Division more so than they were off the cap. Dominus Adwarius trying to get Dominus Adwarius dead. Trying to get back into the middle. I'm guessing he was dead when the cat flipped, so unfortunately he was not able to reset his OP. We do see Vanilla trying to get back in this compound, but this leaves MERC pretty much uncontested. MERC has taken full control over Hospice, minus Hizzy, as well as Southern Edge. MERC can get some more people up here. This could be really bad for 1AD. MERC getting the call out. Obviously they know 1AD is reset at this point. Nice kill by Robo there. Rocket coming in, not able to get it through the gate though. I'm surprised that we don't see MERC trying to push forward more aggressively. They just gave up. No, they had nice map control because 1AD was completely cleared out from that. And now 1AD has successfully managed to get back in these backyards. You know, maybe it's what we talked about with the spawn wave timings, where MERC is just too far back to be able to take that ground in time. But we'll see if that comes back to haunt them later in the match. Yay Dog taking out Smudge there. The empty mushroom god does cut him off though. It'll make the cross. Here's some fighting over at Pizza Slice between the squads of Adamward and the 180 members of Marksy and Dat-Rat. MERC moving forward here, trying to clear 180 out of the Pizza Slice. That's a little bit easier said than done though, because this is 2 180 Gene Gunners. One goes down, Vlaming also goes down. A nice little sub-engagement over here actually on the side of the points. One shot lightning. These guys won't be able to see each other, I don't think. Yep, not through the bush. You can hear that though, and we can hear the outpost. Outpost, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, is right on the other side of that hedge, and he does go down. So Adamor does get the wipe through the hedge, and there is no 180 squad lead nearby. So MERC once again clearing 180 out of Pizza Slice. Head back over the town and see how that's going. Ah, that explains why. The 180 really fitting this middle portion. Actually, not a single person for 101st over in Hospice Compound. MERC does have control of that. Instead, they're starting to rotate and overload the middle and south. We do see two 101st squad leads of Dominus Adorius and Vanilla pushing through, killing Fox. Hop over here, Muffins does kill Lonely on the backside. Pop kills Vanilla, so MERC holding control of this side of the city for now. Underneath pressure from 1AD. One shot and Robo managing to get back in the pizza slice. Surprisingly, MERC had a lot of people up there, so nice job winning the fights and clearing those out. Blaming Njog off, moving to engage Adam Ward on top pizza slice. We see Vola Bear killing Mark C in the middle. Lots of trades going out both teams. Both trying to push in these backyards. Fat Gum trying to go around here. Hizzy pushing through, but taken out by C3Z. Nice kill by Yaydog onto Fat Gum. C3Z pushing back around. Dominus still there though. Actually, Dominus's OP is in the courtyard directly down this alley. C3Z might suspect something after seeing that spawn wave. Does take out one. Opts to back off. Good call there. MERC now starting to collapse into these backyards a little bit from Hospice Complex, it looks like. He's starting to assert some more pressure, and Ego looking down the road, forcing 1AD to go around. Life starting to make a little bit of progress around. Trying to get some shots through the smoke. Looks like he got one, a down set, another one. Robo made it to the wheat field, or at least the hedge bordering the wheat field. Not sure if they'll be able to do anything from there. Robo taking a peek onto Adamord. Does get the kill, so nice job there. He would have heard the footsteps through the hedge. Clearly another MERC player behind there that I cannot see at the moment. There we go. Lured Beans. Trying to get the shot. Robo goes prone though and dodges it all. MERC still in control at this point. About 6.5 minutes left. You see the point flash contest briefly. There's no substantial threats. Robo still prone. Gets one. Gets two. He has to reload though. Nerved and Beans both just spraying, trying to get him. Robo gets one. Not able to get the fourth though. But great job. You know, killing 3 of 4. I mean, and when you're outnumbered 4-1, getting 3 is pretty good. That does buy time for Blaming and Brian to push up. Owen's moving to reinforce. Brian goes down, Blaming leading in. Blaming goes down as well to nerfed MG. So MERC retaining control of the southern wheat field. He jog off now very carefully with the MG. He knows someone's going to poke. On this fight and go with the rest. Like 1AD has managed to push around the southern edge as well. Actually, 1AD with taking nice control of these backyards. Fat Gum tucked away in the buildings, but Muffin's moving to clear him. It looks like Marksy trying to push directly towards this back compound, which there is an OP behind the shack. Fox manages to catch him out. Nice job on top of the chicken coop. Easy clearing the long angle. Vanilla and Dat Rat trying to push up. Fox gets one. Mushroom God pushing clear Vanilla. Vanilla might catch out Lonely here. He does. Nice job. Does get tagged though. Mushroom God coming around on his backside. Got the OP wipe. That would be Mushroom on Vanilla's OP, I'm guessing. I'm guessing Vanilla placed it behind that wall, not expecting anyone to come around. Because that would not have been a MERC outpost. Dominus down steps Saya. Muffins pushing around. Fox getting another one. Muffins holding the angle. Nice job. 5 minutes remaining in the match. The match started at 1:10. So it will end 40 minutes remaining. Muffins getting the kill. Nice job there. They probably suspect there's an outpost back here. C3Z going the long angle. Will catch outside. He does. Muffins going around the other way though. Oh, does get taken down by that MG. Lots of skirmishes everywhere right now. The down set that is pushed through kind of this gap, trying to get into the backyard is Hospice. Vega moving to defend. That joined by Happy JL though. Happy JL, oh, trying to get the hip fire, doesn't make it happen. Vega gets one, gets two. So that does kill both those 1 AD players. MERC, nice callouts. And where did an AD go on this edge? We see Gaydog, but I'm guessing with Vanilla's OP getting reset. Yes, that did alleviate a lot of the pressure in these back gardens for MERC. Like it's just Dominus with his outpost tucked behind that shack. Actually, MERC, knowing where that outpost is, because there's an outpost marked almost directly on it, they will be trying to push that out. But with 3 minutes remaining, I mean, MERC in solid control of Hospice at the moment. Pizza Slice is still contested. Kind of that northern row of hedges that we see. But no team retaining solid control of it. Brian and Vanilla here, 2 squad leaders, trying to push into the back garden. The back garden? Back complex of Hospice. MERC does have 3 people in the Axis 3 story. Vanilla does go down, as does Brian though. Vega still looking down that road with a nice angle through this gate. Let's actually see what he sees here for a moment. Again, you can see the angle that he's holding. They're able to cut off the crossing from both ways with that spot. It's a little bit exposed, you know, if someone pokes it from the right angle, like your count, like downset. But of course, that's what you need to do. Volibear making a run on the back edge. Volibear gets 1, gets 2. That might have been an outpost wipe. Thought going on in the background, because there was a spawn wave right about where he died. Dat Rat marks the pushing through Compton, vaulting the wall behind. Dat Rat turns around, gets 1.
Owens, there's a guy on my body on the other side of this wall.
Compton with a call out. He knows Dat Rat's still there. Owens opting to not engage that though. Instead trying to push around. Under 2 minutes remaining here in the first round of 101st Assault Division versus a merciless MERC. Vega getting more kills there. 1 AD still trying to make something happen in these back gardens. Not able to get very far though. You see C3Z, Fat Gum, Fox, Papa, several other MERC players actually starting to push him back. MERC with solid control of Hospice. Vanilla running back after getting OP reset. Brian goes down. MERC pushing in this back compound of Hospice. They're starting to get aggressive. They know what's going on. They'll leave a couple of people back in pre-story, which is smart. You know, you don't want to be overcommitted if something happens. Rockets coming in. I believe that did kill the MG. Compton now in 1AD's backline. Was able to run around freely. There's not a single 1AD player around there. AD trying to crash the point. Less than a minute to go. Rocket going out. There's no one there though. Actually, if MERC's not careful here, 1AD could overload this. It's just the 3 players in that 3 story, but there's a lot of 1AD coming to clear him out right now. 30 seconds remaining. 1AD crashing the point, trying to get something happen. MERC reinforcements from the wheat field do arrive though. The rocket unfortunately not picking him up. Lord Beans from the top window. Getting some suppressive fire on the corner. Robo coming around on backside. 10 seconds remaining. Robo, you gotta get the kills here. Gets 1, gets 2. There's the Garen ping. 5 seconds left to get it contested. Reno knows he's beneath him. 1 second. That's game, and that is not contested. So that will be a win for MERC. Vega trying to get the kill anyways. Game is over, but Robo still gets the kill. So nice job there. Nice try, you know, getting in the house, trying to clear it out. But MERC just too much cap weight in the point. 1AD not able to throw enough bodies in there. They almost did it. I mean, I think give it another minute even. And that might be enough to send it into contested or overtime. Just a little bit too little, too late. So we are now going to flip servers they'll have to reset some garrisons. Great first round by both of these teams. You know, to me, it looked like 1AD won their gunfights a lot of time, but MERC, you know, MERC was more consistent in wiping outposts. So, you know, on it, with 18s, we talk a lot about it's about winning gunfights. You know, you need to hold an angle, get a kill, and that's when you're able to push up, because you need to clear specific angles, make sure it's safe, because every death matters. So it looks like, especially in the first half of the match, you know, 101st Assault Division was generally winning their gunfights, which is why we saw MERC get pushed back. But then MERC was able to fight back into this kind of back 3 story and play off of that. And 1AD just, they couldn't get the bodies there, so MERC was just able to keep taking ground. And eventually 1AD just got in the cycle of, unfortunately, losing outposts, because MERC was able to bring enough bodies at any given point that basically one 1AD squad lead would get established, and MERC was then able to push in that area and take him out. And then by the time the next one gets up, you know, the first squad lead has gotten down. And so MERC really making a nice comeback there. They got warmed up. So we're going to take a little break while we head over to the other server and get things squared away there. We will be back shortly for round 2 of 101st Assault Division versus Merciless in the HLL International Cup Platinum Quarterfinals. Alrighty, hello everyone. We are back with round 2 of the HLL International Cup Platinum Quarterfinals between 101st Assault Division and Merciless. They do have the garrison set up. I haven't seen an official start time called yet. It looks like they aren't quite ready, but the garrisons are built, so I imagine that will be announced soon. I'd take a guess they're probably aiming for a 1:20 start time. You see spawn starts coming, so that gives us a couple minutes to examine the points layout and talk about the first match. So, that first match, really what happened is MERC held control of this big 3-story building on point. This 3-story building, if we look at the map, is pretty much dead center in the point. It's kind of the key control area, because the backside of the hospice building itself, which is this big building, well, you'll notice this bat complex is not in the circle. The only part of the hospice point is the front side of the hospice building, which is controlled by, you guessed it, the 3-story building, because look at all those windows that are facing over here that you can get shot from. So as a result, realistically, to control hospice, you have to have this 3-story building. I don't think I've seen the point taken any other way, really. Because if you got people in there, well, you get all the cap weight you want, and they have to charge your building and clear you out. Yes, the ref did just confirm it will be a 1:20 start time. So we have about a minute and a half here. And these bat gardens here, the middle side for both teams, always tricky to fight through. Kind of maze of walls and broken walls. You can get on top of a lot of these. You go through a lot of them. Kind of carefully zoom through here. Lots of angles get shot from. You can get on top of some of these walls and those structures. Let's not forget you can go inside some of those buildings. That extends to the entire portion of the town. But that's true on the other side. I have now fixed the colors. So the colors now correspond to the overlay. Unlike round 1. So we do have 101st in blue this time, with a MERC in red. Not get that confused. If you start questioning it, just look at the logos on the overlay. Because they now correspond properly. For MERC side, we have a lot of gardens through here, much more open on this edge, on the southern edge of the player area. Goes down to roughly here in the trench line that we see in front of us. It's a lot of fields, so if you start losing these back buildings, you're in massive danger of getting locked out, because their garrison, oh, you can see that blob of people over there. So, hey, you can push up to the wheat field and kind of these hedges, and then you have a lot of fields right here that you have to cross, which is pretty much impossible to do if the enemy starts having MGs and such set up on a lot of these walls, and you can head glitch on these. Here we go. 3, 2, 1 for round 2. The HLL International Cup Platinum Quarterfinals between 1AD and MERC. MERC only committing 3 people down the south end, so we'll focus on hospice side. MERC also sending a squad up into the slice. It's not completely unusual, but you do also see a lot of teams opt to maybe send a couple people up there, but generally commit more towards hospice. MERC is the allies for this round, I should point out. Rocket coming in. Nothing along the hedge yet. Rocket's coming in from 1AD2. Nothing connecting for either team from those rockets. Oh, that one was closer. Not able to catch a volley bear or Tyra though. Downset making early sprints across the street. 1AD into the 3-story house that we were talking about. Reno tries to get across, not able to get there. Downset in there. Boulder bear does take him down. Just a couple shots though. And this is 1AD with a really aggressive start. I mean, they're already at the opposite hospice complex wall. In addition to already threatening Pizza Slice. They're going fairly aggressive off the start. I've seen quite a few teams, they'll opt to kind of get to hospice and hold. Or this 3-story and hold, because that is the key area. But no, they've opted to keep pushing. And actually we saw Muffins briefly on the south side along with an ambulance. They already pushed across the road and are starting to threaten MERC's southern edge as well. Looks like Compton saw a puff of smoke over by Compton, which means he picked up his OP and is probably just looking to replace it in a little bit better spot. And eerily quiet for a moment here. Everyone just maneuvering for position. Not a lot of shots being traded right now. Downset does go down. And that is the initial cap for 1AD. Nice job there. It's not entirely unexpected. Axis does have a little bit of initial advantage. But a lot of bit of an initial advantage typically on this map due to that 3-story building. Trino trying to push across the road. He does make it across. Nice job. Does he poke wide? He does not. Trino in the building kills Brian. Muffins across the road for 1AD though, going towards mid. Trino goes up in the roof. Does get killed though. The ambulance is still in behind. Fat Gum, I don't think saw him, but ambulance does manage to get it. We see it out in the distance. Little engagements here. Fox up on the roof does manage to kill the 1AD player pushing through. Here, lots of bullets up at Pizza Slice, but the rest of town is looking somewhat quiet. He is running against a wall. I'm guessing he disconnected because the server is looking fine. Everyone's ping is looking fine. That will be a local. Oh, yep, there we go. He disconnected. So that's MERC actually losing a squad lead. That'll hurt him massively until he can get loaded back in, or they bring in a substitute. His outpost wouldn't have been deleted, which is the good news, but it does mean it's temporarily a 17v18, and that's a really crucial portion of the map. Are trying to get rockets in. Still some engagements over at Pizza Slice. Marksy holding that hedge along the wheat field though, along with the Dat Rat with the MG. Bully Bear tries to get into the hospice building. Gets a shutdown at the door though. Kind of holding the wall. Looking at the long angle. Smudge manages to get a sprint through and this gap in between her by Balo. He does get shut down, but that might provide us some intel. Trino making the sprint across the road now, trying to get to the 3-story. Covered by friendly MG. Ira kills Sidle on the corner. Go for more overhead view of the battlefield temporarily. This road runs north-south. See a couple people trying to sprint across both teams. No one really pushing right now. One MERC. Like, did manage to load. There we go. We start hearing some gunfire. It went completely silent for a moment. 1AD really just holding on their side there. They aren't trying to push anywhere. So, Smudge sprints across the road. Doesn't get very far though. And Fat Gum technically on 1AD's side of the road, but not pushing, and he does have A-Dog and an ambulance. They're ready to cut him off. One AD playing really cautiously here. I mean, say that Compton sprints across the street. Muffins sprints across the street. This could be bad. Does Fox hear him? Oh, Muffins does kill Fox. Smudge around the corner. Will he be screaming? Muffins with the poke. Smudge gets the kill though. That could have been bad for MERC, because if he gets in behind, you just saw Spawn Papa and Mushroom Gun. There's an outpost tucked in that corner, so if he gets too deep. 1AD, making a little bit of progress into the Pizza Slice, otherwise generally just holding MERC off there, and MERC adopting a defensive position on that edge. Very defensive round. We see Smudge here sprinting across, and MERC keeps probing this gap. One shot shuts him down this time. That is a potential weakness that they're exploring. But 1AD, they aren't even trying to cross the road right now. They are solely sitting in 3-story, control the hedge, and they're letting MERC have control of that backside of hospice. It's a really hard area to control, and it's really easy to get flanked to there. So it makes sense. And as I say all of this, we see one shot in. Jogoff try to get across the road. Well, they do get across the road, but they're promptly killed by Volabear. Volabear gets a third. Hop down there, gets a fourth. And that is Volabear through. Kind of follow him through the gap. Muffins and ambulance. Their outpost is back in the trench line. Volabear, though, getting a nice clean run through. Let's hop on with him if I can catch him. There we go. Trying to clear the backside. I don't believe there's an outpost sitting back here. But he will be calling out that this entire backside is clear. He hasn't even seen anyone yet. Ooh, lightning bolts in front of him. Ooh, one shot does get the kill. Volabear not able to see him in time. Looks like, 1AD being really conservative. Their outposts, all the way back behind the 3-story. Or the second 3-story, more accurately. Vanilla does push over to hospice. Muffins is still probing the main roads. Does manage to kill Smudge. Both stuck caught in the road. Move up. Vega for MERC. They manage to get across the road. Kills one shot. Robo now probing the middle, along with Muffins. Now we're starting to see 1AD tease more map control. But we're starting to see those gaps open up. We see Papa from MERC wrapping around middle of the map. We see Vega that has actually managed to sneak in behind into the hospice 3-story. Vega now in the 3-story. 1AD rotating to deal with it, but we see MERC starting to collapse in because they realize no one's watching. Follow in Volabear. Vega does go down, but that opens a little gap for MERC to get in here and contest. And the point did flash contested for a little bit. 1AD now getting defensive weight because of these 3 players in this building. Reno trying to go in the back edge. Reno gets one. I think it was Pavo gets Compton. Reno gets Pavo, and one of these two gets Reno. So exciting series of trades in that building. 1AD maintaining control of it though. Vanilla has wrapped all the way around. Vanilla is pushing for Pizza Slice. That is going to be a MERC squad reset. That would have been whichever squad was here at the hospice compound, because Vanilla, she's just sprinting across the field. Those MERC players just looked right. Vanilla's just sprinting. No one's gonna hear him. Yeah, there we go. But Vanilla, I mean, this is player scale. That's a 150-meter run that he just did uncontested with 3 MERC players there and another 3 behind us in Pizza Slice. A valiant effort, and I suppose it's not an angle that you're watching very accurately, but look at the gap is now open for 1AD. Robo has pushed across. We'll probably catch out Volabear here. Or not, because you can't see him through the book. There we go, does catch him out there though. Now Robo's already here at the glider. Compton has probably established an outpost somewhere in the vicinity. Certainly they're pushing through, but this is 1AD with very solid control now of the entire hospice compound. MERC is getting pinned into the middle. The Smudge, Lonely, Fat Gun holding this, but we see Gaydog down on the far southern edge. AD still solidly in control of the center road, and now starting to take control of this hospice compound, or the back hospice compound. Robo does get Compton, does get traded by Trino though before he can push forward. That's a threat temporarily eliminated. I hear lots of gunfire going behind me. So let's rotate this around. And we see 1AD now they're in a hold pattern through the city. But they have pushed the pizza slice. They know there was an outpost up there, and they've decided to commit vanilla and a whole squad through, and that would have wiped the outpost, or if they haven't yet, they're about to. Actually, there we go. We do see Syup wipe the outpost that was tucked back there. This is 180 with complete control of pizza slice in the middle of the road currently. MERC with an outpost pushing in towards that complex of hospice, but with one squad now having to spawn off the garrison and run back. So MERC really struggling this round. I mean, we saw them in the first round with decent control, but 1AD, really just doing a good job holding all the angles and shutting out any gaps that develop. Owen's pushing up, Trino trying to clear the house. Fabo's not looking, and Trino just walks up behind him and shoots him in the back. Kind of saw it through the window. Owens and Jogoff, they know the other person's there. Or I assume they know the other person's there. Alright, nice kill by Owens there onto Jogoff, who might not have known Owens was there. 1AD with control of southern edge of town. Yaydog, the MG setup. He'll be locking out the entire southern garrison. So MERC has to spawn in this top garrison. And whatever outposts they have set up in the middle. Owens is still here in the 3-story. It's not enough cap weight to trigger contest yet. It is forcing 1AD to hunt him. That rat now with an MG up in pizza place, also trying to pin out the top garrison from MERC. So both MERC garrisons, most approaches are being watched by 1AD MGs. MERC really can't afford to lose outposts here, because getting back to the front line would be very difficult. Compton looks like he wanted to go back over to pizza slice, but 1AD ready for it from multiple different angles. And there we see northern garrison spawn from MERC, and we hear the MG42 of a Dat Rat taking over. Nice job from MERC taking out the MG, so they might be able to get back across now. But we do see 1AD pushing back here. MERC with trying to make a push through the middle to go down for they can even make the cross. Downset trying to get some kills here. Does take up Mushroom God. That would have been the STG of Fabo taking out Vega. Bagum on the other side of the wall, so he did not see Downset. A little bit of a MERC spawn wave coming through. Vanilla pushing through though as well. Owens once again hopping through the glider. He's going to be in the middle. Not able to make anything happen there. Hizzy taking him out. Nice job. However, we see the outpost mark go down, so they know something's there, or suspect something is there. I don't think there's anything directly behind the hedge, but it is nearby. And this is actually a 1AD squad pushing through, and Vanilla does get another outpost wipe onto MERC. So MERC really not looking good here. I mean, they made a little bit of progress in the middle temporarily, but they've lost most of the rest of the map. They lost the pizza slice, which is still in control of 1AD. They just lost control of the middle, thanks to Vanilla and crew pushing through. And that southern garrison, well, C3Z did a great job clearing out Yaydog, so they might be able to get something going from the south. It's also one of the easiest spots to lock down. We see 1AD really seizing map control here. MERC is pinned back at the Garys. Looks like MERC realizes their main opportunity is to retake the south end currently, so we see two squad leads coming off of that garrison for MERC. 101st Assault Division, though, looking really in control of this match. We just passed the halfway point. Yes, the match started at 1:20, so it will end with 50 minutes remaining, which means we're 15 minutes in. And this is 1AD in almost complete control of this map. Certainly in control of Hospice. MERC might be able to get some control back, though. Southern Town. We see Happy JL and Muffins. They're gonna call this out. Off the top of the wall, Papa does get him. But 180 now knows that MERC has gotten the southern spawn wave and has managed to shove a not insubstantial amount of infantry through the southern town. MERC suspects there's not too much. We see Banana Ambulance and Yaydog, but plenty of MERC pushing directly across the road, which is the right move here. You need to be able to be aggressive and seize the ground while you can, because 1AD should be rotating. We do have one Merc squad still spawning off Northern Garrison, still getting some kills actually. I'm trying to fight their way back that way. This is Papa just storming through the south. Papa still sprinting. Where are the outposts? So the only outpost is actually over by Dominus right now. He's actually standing close to it. Papa will not catch out any outposts here, I imagine. There's nothing nearby. However, this middle outpost for 1AD is relatively threatened. Like one shot does take out Papa and end his free running back there. He's spawn wave from 1AD to help retake these backyards. And this push from MERC has just fallen apart. You know, it was the right idea to take the southern town, but Fox does go down. Happy JL and Yadog still in kind of MERC's edge of the town, cutting off reinforcements, so it is just Compton and squad down here. The ambulance, oh, he was looking at the left corner and there's 3 players coming around the right. Unlucky timing. Sometimes, you know, you got 3 angles to watch, you can only watch one of them and you just choose wrong. And that was unfortunately one of those times. However, that does mean this outpost right there, Vega will see it. Vega does go down, kills Muffins. Kyra does pick up the kill and he knows. There we go. And that's the 1AD outpost gone. So 1AD, they've been cautious with their outposts. I mean, we see on the map, there's one up at Pizza Slice and there's still one behind the 3-story. Or the back 3-story. So it's not immediately threatened, but this does open a pretty substantial gap. Let's move up. So MERC's top garrison is still being pushed actually by 1AD. 1AD still also has control of the Pizza Slice on the left side of the screen. Kyra pushing towards Point Brian and Fabo. They're already in the 3-story. Right now, this map hinges on Compton's squad, at least in my opinion, being able to make something happen in the south here. We see Vega with the MG setup. You see Dominus Adwarius pushing back from the garrison, so they're able to take back control of Circle, which is good, but it will distinctly pinch 101st Assault Division back onto the point. Compton making a sprint through, trying to find something else. There's no other outpost there, unfortunately. And as I say all this, 1AD bringing people back to hospice means that MERC has managed to clear out their northern garrison and actually get some progress back towards the back edge of the hospice complex and the middle portion yet again. FEJL still hanging out in MERC's backline on the southern edge of the town. We see Fox, Batgum, and Papa try to push back off of that garrison. We're starting to see a substantial MERC presence in the south side of the town. 1AD still holding the hospice compound, shutting down Lord Beans. Nerved MG approaching more cautiously. I don't believe they have an OP to work off of. That's Adamord trying to push back up and plant his outpost down. We do see Vanilla there pushing forward for first AD, potentially pushing his outpost forward. No, opting to not push it forward. This fight now, we see it regularly with hospice. You know, you can either play east-west or north-south, because this road running through the middle of the screen is north-south. And a lot of times the fight will start east-west, since the road kind of provides a natural dividing line. And then if you start getting boxed out of one side, which is what we saw happen here, with 1AD locking down that top garrison for a while, MERC was able to go through on off their southern garrison, and has now developed a pocket on the southern edge that they're able to fight off of. Of course, 1AD rotates people through to deal with that push, and now actually MERC has started to reestablish east-west pressure along the road. You know, they aren't able to cross the road yet, but it is certainly a threat now for 1AD. Is now pinned in is not right, but it has to deal with pressure from both sides. Robo and Happy taking out C3Z. Happy does go down. I believe that was Compton. Reno and Mushroom able to get on one AD side of the road. Plenty of kills going out up in the top corner. That's over where Compton's outpost is. One shot getting another kill. Let's go over here and take a peek. Fox in one shot. Changing fire. Neither able to kill the other. This thin little fence. Both players go prone. One shot. Unfortunately not able to get the kill on Fox. And he does go down. We now spin this around. No clear front line for either team right now. It's kind of devolved into individual squad fights. Trino actually making it through 2 hospice. Looks like we do have a 1AD outpost back here, so no outpost in danger of being wiped. However, that is a strong MERC player. Oh, well, that was in the back line and able to cut reinforcements off. But no longer. 7.5 minutes remaining in the match. So MERC will have to make something happen here pretty soon. There is a not the largest field, but when you're trying to not get shot, this field is plenty large, which is why we see kind of this gap in the lines, because it's a natural dividing line. Fatgum and Kyra do take out Ambulance. MERC starting to push through from the south now. Just Happy JL, we see one shot there. One shot, getting some kills. Adam Morg cutting off the 1AD player that was trying to wrap around. One shot does get across the road. However, we do see MERC starting to flood the south side. You see Compton, Owens, C3Z, Papa making some nice progress. Looks like they primarily use smoke and the road to push up. I'm kind of bypassing the back gardens, which is where 1AD was looking. However, we do see one shot and Robo pushing around through the back gardens. Marksy on the backside of hospital. Adam Ward places an outpost here. Marksy doesn't know he's there, but if you place an outpost, that could be threatened right away. Is he running past? Oh, downset. Yeah, getting caught by Adam Ward. However, that does... No, they would have heard that shot. Lord Beans nerfed MG taking out that 1AD squad lead. Unity still holding control of point, but MERC getting some nice pressure on. 5 minutes remaining. As far, I believe Pizza Slice is still in control of 1AD. Rotate us slowly around here to confirm that. Yes, so MERC has opted to completely abandon the Pizza Slice. They aren't trying to take it back. It is the Sype and Dat Rat up there, essentially watching that North Garrison spawn and funneling MERC in along this main road. You can see him. See Owens using the hedge lines to push up because that entire field is covered by a machine gun. The Vanilla and Downset pushing back in from the wheat field area. MERC still with the pocket in the south. Actually reinforcements in the form of Fox, Fatgum, and Lonely pushing through. 180 did mark their outpost. They know it's there. Or in that close vicinity. Kyra and Trino trying to take out Robo, who was in their back line. Nice job by them to eliminate that threat. 1AD, we do have Lord Beans in his back hospice complex. It looks like Papa is just going straight for a cutoff of 1AD's southern garrison, and this should be a squad or a outpost fight by Lonely and Fox, because there was a 1AD outpost back there. Yes, that, not quite. Very close, though. So that outpost is right here. It's just Robo defending it. Fox are here. They don't see each other. Okay, Robo sees Fox now. Not able to get the kill, though. Lonely didn't see the outpost. He might have heard it, though. Now he knows. Surely. Okay, he does get the kill, and that's a big outpost fight for MERC. Well, actually, for both teams. Because that is one of 101st Assault Division's main holding outposts for Hospice. This has been going on. We do see MERC continuing to work through these back gardens. C3Z pushing in behind. They're starting to reclaim the Hospice back compound, too, of the main building. Benedy really starting to pin in here. Volabear trying to make something happen. Hizzy cuts him off, tucked in the corner. It's one. Watch this fight. It's two. That's another 1 AD outpost. They know it's there now. He would have heard the outpost. So that will be marked for his teammates once he respawns. The first AD now, 2 minutes remaining. They're really having to work to defend the south. I mean, they get a little bit of a break here from MERC, because MERC spawns are relatively far away. Vanilla running through the backside of the gardens. Might see C3Z here. He won't be checking that corner. I'm not sure because that smoke. One shot does get C3Z though. Engagement's going along on Hospice itself. Fox actually pushes OP up kind of behind 1AD lines. Do have a small MERC spawn wave coming through. Not able to get a kill there, but it will alert 1AD to their presence. Robo gets Fat Gum as he vaults the wall. Appa taking a peek. Robo still looking. Only does go down to the ambulance. Fox is still there though. MERC still trying to push through this compound. Not able to get anywhere though. Nice hold by first AD. Just over a minute remaining. Compton, Adam Ward starting to push towards point. Downset Marksy cutting off that road approach and flaming. Shooting down that road with an MG now. Pablo still holding the house. Hizzy still tucked in that complex corner. MERC has not been able to clear him out yet.
I got him. But he burned the OP.
Based on that, it sounds like yes. So 180 actually lost an outpost there. We just heard that call out in proxy chat. That they managed, or that MERC managed to push across just enough that while he died, he actually did wipe the outpost. So 1AD will be trying to reset that. Owen's in behind now. Might be able to do some work. Still know the MG's there. Does get the MG. Will he see Dominus? Yes, he does. Now it's just Fabo in there. I don't believe 180 has managed to fully reset this outpost yet. Yeah, we see Brian trying to run back up. I assume that was his outpost that got burned. Downset trying to get in the building, help Fabo out. No MERC directly contesting though. And that is game. That's match. MERC, nice try at the end, but 1AD just a really nice defensive spread. I mean, MERC had the right idea. You have to fight north to south in that scenario where you're really pinned out of the northern edge of the map, but just not able to get kind of the magic combination of pressure both from this hostility compound and from the south. It really felt like they could do one or the other, but not both. And so 1AD was able to sufficiently rotate bodies through both edges and to counter any push they made. 1AD looks like one of the adjustments they made from the first round, they kept their outposts more defensive. MERC wasn't able to wipe their outposts nearly as effectively as they had the first round. Meant 1AD had a harder time pushing forward, but it also meant that where you start getting those gaps in the line, and they do finally push forward and seize map control, that even if a MERC player slipped through, like we saw a couple times, they were not able to find any outposts and wipe any spawns. I'm going to flip it to intermission while we flip back to the other server and get the garrisons set up. I imagine this will be pretty quick. It is 1-1. That is 1 round for 1 AD and 1 round for MERC. So we will be going to 3rd round. This is best of 3. And I will see you in a couple minutes once those garrisons are up.
Jack it up. Jack it up.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back. We will be going to round 3 in this quarterfinals match in the HLL International Cup Platinum group between 101st Assault Division and Merciless, or MERC as you hear me call them more frequently. This has been a great match so far. We are tied 1-1. This is a best of 3. Which is why we are into the third match, of course. But that also means, being the quarterfinals, that this is an elimination match. Whichever team wins this match moves on and gets to face, I believe it's Legion X and LTU. Let me make sure I got that right. Pretty sure it's LTU, because they were the winner of yesterday's quarterfinals. And the loser of this match, by extension, is eliminated from the tournament, unfortunately. The teams are set to start here at a minute or an hour 20 in-game time, so in about 40 seconds. In the second round, we saw MERC really try to make a comeback. They flip the map north-south and push through these gardens along the axis side of Hospice. But they were just never able to get into Hospice point sufficiently. So 1AD, they took control of Pizza Slice, which is the area of hedges along map edge that we see on the left side. And really just set up defensive positions, just held control of the road, managed to fend off MERC's push sufficiently enough to win the game. How will the teams adjust? Let's find out in 3, 2, 1, and match start. MERC is sending 2 people to the south off the start of this round. 1AD sending 3, so both teams coming very heavily up towards Hospice. We see yet again one squad from 1AD headed towards the wheat field. Looks like they might play a little bit closer to Hospice here than they did in their opening round. Both teams are still running up, getting their initial deployments. Looks like Brian might set his OP. Oh, Brian's still opting to push past that back 3-story house on the right side of hospice. Anyone from 1AD gonna make an aggressive push right across? So Trino, the only MERC player on the backside of the hospice compound. 1AD pushing right across into it. Looks like MERC opting for control of Pizza Slices. That is a full MERC squad over in Pizza Slice. However, that has given 1AD immediate control over both sides of the hospice complex. Volibear and Trino spawning in behind the glider. You see one shot. Let's zoom down into that. One shot already behind, clearing out these gardens. Happy JL now joining him. MERC outpost tucked somewhere in one of these gardens. I didn't see exactly where, but there was a spawn wave. D3Z takes out Happy. Fox on the roof catches out one shot, so that is potential disaster averted for MERC. I still camouflaged? I still can't see it. There it is, in between the fence line and the shed. Lonely does kill Fabo. Now let's see how hospice compound. Vega up on the glider wing with the MG, Hizzy and Robo already pushing into this back compound of hospice. MERC still controlling Pizza Slice. Vanilla, the 1AD squad lead over in the wheat field. I assume his outpost is nearby. Pick from MERC trying to push across. That is the initial cap to 1AD. So this match, let's see how MERC adjusts. 1AD on access yet again, and therefore getting the initial cap. So we're starting to have very similar setup or situation for MERC, where they have to play for the recap. One shot and Happy trying to push around. Mushroom God already covering the angle though. Happy taking some shots, backing off. Mudge crossing the road. D3 lonely lurking down here. Is there any 1AD down here? A couple. See Banana Glints and Yay Dog down that far southern edge. Not too much fighting going on though. We'll go back over here. Mudge and Happy, other side of the smoke. Watching two different angles. They don't know the other one's there. That was a nice nade, I'm assuming, because mines are not allowed. Happy does go down. It's Mudge already with a little breakthrough of 1AD lines. Volibear there as well. Is there any... Oh, there is an outpost nearby. This could be big. Let's hop on. Come on. There we go. He's going for a deep push. There is an outpost on the left side of this house. The same spot they placed it last round, so you might know. He does get spotted though. On board with him, so this should be pretty much what he's seeing. Of course, we're in third person view and he's in first. It looks like he goes deep into the wheat field, potentially to avoid detection. One shot. And Marksy both hunting him. That outpost did go warm, but did clear, so they would have known he went by. That does open the gap for Papa, though. Papa also threw Muffins and Balo trying to hunt him. So we do see several MERC players actually in 180 backline. Papa does get one shot. Pabo trades him out, though, before he can push up. That opens the gap for Compton and Kyra, though, to push through. Compton now in the backyard. We see Jogoff and Vlaming in the building. Compton shots out, does get the kill. Nice job. Blaming the MG, he's trying to get up. Compton turns around, nice job there. Kills the MG. Jogoff though from the top window. Compton roughly where? Jogoff forcing him to keep his head down. We see Volibear pushing up. Vanilla trying to push over. Great fighting here in these backyards. Front line has generally stabilized right now. All the actions in the back edge. Balo does kill Volibear before he can get anywhere. Some trades going off over in Pizza Slice. When AD kind of reestablishing control of their backlines. MERC also in a hold position temporarily while they reinforce certain areas and shift forces. Vanilla making a sprint across the road right at the time Owens pushes up. Unfortunate timing there. Owens potentially looking for a push across the road. Zayef making it to the corner of Hospice compound though. Downset and Tizzy holding wide. Papa and Fatcom once again across the road in the back gardens. For MERC. Actually, Owen's close. That's 3-story clear. You know, we talked about how critical that 3-story is, and that is MERC in control of that 3-story. 1AD will have to push bodies back over to retake that building. Hizzy and Downset, they're aware of it. Hizzy's caught in a really bad spot to be engaging that building, though. Fabo and Muffins collapsing over from middle back into that building. Some cat progress for MERC. Hizzy pushing in. He will have the STG. He is an assault player here.
Shit.
Come on. There we go. Hizzy going room to room fighting. Does kill Krya there. Nice job. Owens pushes around in him. Owens does pick up the kill. So you see Volibear, Mushroom gotten Smudge. MERC now pushing the middle portion of the map. You know, still getting some cap pressure because Owens is in the Hospice building, and 101st does not have anyone in sector. I believe Jogoff is in sector and Brian was, but they both went down to Smudge and Vega. This could be bad for 1AD. 1AD needs to get some people over here. Muffin's trying to wrap around. Mushroom God already watched that angle though. Papa pushing through. Will he catch out Balo? Yes, he does. This is MERC now in control of the middle and 3-story. Jogoff, Fabo, Brian spawning off the OP, which is tucked behind second 3-story on the left edge. However, this is MERC pushing through and getting some really heavy cap weight. This is cap halfway, which you can see Robo try to get in the building. Kyra ready to cut him off, or I believe that was Kyra. MERC still holding Pizza Slice as well. Vanilla and Squad not able to make much progress up there. This is... Vega might get an OP. Vega might get an OP. Vega! It's right behind you! He knows the MG is up there, so he's going for the MG kill. Alright, he gets the MG, but that means that OP is clear. 1AD gets the spawn wave. And Vega does go down. Is anyone else from MERC there? Smudge is nearby, but 1AD is now dug in this compound. Now, saying that with Smudge and Papa both holding the angle, you know, 1AD is going to have a really hard time pushing out of this compound for the time being. Yeah, Brian is holding to reset OP, so they are expecting a MERC cap here. And judging from the colored dots on the screen, I would say that a MERC cap flip is about to happen. MERC does get the cap flip. That's the cap flip for MERC. 9 minutes into this match. He's coming in. MERC has taken control of that southern edge of the town. There's not a single 1AD player there. You see C3Z, Volibear, and Lonely. No one from 1AD spawning on that garrison. They are able to concentrate south. Brian and Squad trying to get reestablished. Trino cutting through the wheat field, trying to make something happen. 1AD now definitely on the back foot. MERC, a nice job taking control of the Hospice compound. Let's actually go to their side of the map. See what it looks like. So we are now hovering over Hospice. And we see 1AD trying to push back towards point. But the MERC force is collapsing from the south side. C3Z trying to get to the second set of hedges. Fox and Squad tucked in the middle of the map. Brian trying to get to the Hospice building in the back gardens, but there does kill Fat Gum. But there's 4 MERC players waiting for him. Muffins trying to get some progress. Nerve to tuck in the hedge corner. Does get the kill eventually. Nice job there. Some 180 players over by the wheat field. Lord Beans doing a nice job holding him off. Does kill the MG of Dat Rat. Goes down to Robo and Vanilla though. 180 still trying to contest the pizza slices somewhat. I'm not willing to completely lose control of that edge. However, that has allowed MERC to capture the middle part of the map, as well as take that 3-story Hospice building. Zoom up here. the MERC in a hold pattern around Hospice at the moment. You know, they're at the edge of the town. This is one of those situations where you don't want to push out of it. There's no need to take unnecessary risks. I mean, the closest you would want to do is exactly what we see Lonely and Papa trying to do, and that's get across in this compound. Because they know there are spawns in here. You know, you want to take out those spawns. But if you get those spawns... Papa ran right by the OP as well. He went in the building. So that outpost is no longer in the compound. It's tucked in between the chicken coop and that outer wall again, where we just saw Happy, Yaydog, and an ambulance spawn. Papa in that building. Shots out. Not killing anyone yet. Ambulance does get the kill. Nice job. Balo in MERC's backline, though, in the backyards. Nerved MG pushing through the wheat field. They know the outpost is along that hedge where we see Hizzy coming from. Hizzy does get the kill, though. Nice job. Brent's had OP from being threatened any further. Batgum gets one down beneath the camera. Volibear managed to get through Hospice somewhat. A little bit of cap progress for 1AD. As 1AD is now on MERC's backside. MERC is now pinched. Just keep in mind, to the bottom side of the screen is 1AD's garrisons. MERC has to come, you know, any garrisons. Oh, where we see Uncut coming through from the top edge. That's their garrison. So one MERC OP did go down, it looks like, which has allowed 1AD a breather to get back into the strong point. Cap progress about a third the way right now for 101st Assault Division. Back on Hospice. One shot, Fabo, Brian, Jogoff, and Vanilla downset. All collapsing in Hospice 3-stories. This will put that 3-story building back into 1AD hands. Papa trades out Dominus. Still some fighting going on over at Pizza Slice. Point quiets down just for a little bit. We'll see how this Pizza Slice fight is going. We're still trying to run off that garrison, get back up. Beans does get Hizzy. Yeah, these players. Marksy does get Beans, but there's the MERC spawn wave directly behind him, and it's just Marksy up here for 1AD. So MERC retaining control of the Pizza Slice for now. Downset trying to come reinforce him, but even with that, that's still a 2v5. Meanwhile, the rest of that 1AD squad trying to hold the backside of this. Brino and Volibear doing a great job holding this. Robo still back there, opting to hold his fire. It looks like he's behind a little bit of a bush for now. MERC is not aware of his presence. Robo not able to pick anyone up. Unfortunate timing there. This should be the cat flip back for 1AD. And yes, there's the cat flip. So 1AD on the retake, so taking it off the initial start. MERC capping it. Now 1AD capping it back. MERC pushing in, though. Fox has had time to reestablish his outpost over in that middle area. There's no 1AD nearby to contest. As we see MERC starting to push back in to contest this 3-story. Cap progress going for MERC now. About 20% capped. It's just Jogoff in this building. Where are 1AD reinforcements? MERC still in control of that middle portion of the map. That is the one area 1AD did not clear them out of. And MERC has just come off all the way back off the garrison and has promptly stormed that 3-story building. That's a full squad in point for MERC again. And we're back to where we were about 7 minutes ago. We see Vega, Smudge, Kyra, and Volibear directly on the point, holding the 3-story. Compton and Owens cutting off the wheat field this time. And we still have a full MERC squad over on the southern edge with Fox holding that side of town. And 1AD is back to being pinned in that second 3-story building. Like 1AD got an outpost wiped during that fighting. So they are returning off the garrison. C3Z. Assuming the outpost is still on the outer side of that wall. Oh, is not even. He knows it's there. He knows it's there. This could be big. C3Z with another outpost wipe. So that's 2 outposts down for 1AD halfway through this match. And C3Z is safe in the building. C3Z being joined by Papa, Brian, Jogoff, and Robo trying to retake that compound as quickly as possible. They would know there's someone in that building from that outpost going down. MERC now with control of that pizza slice. They're actually starting to collapse in on the wheat field as well. And Cap is going to flip back into MERC hands momentarily. Brian just holding his outpost. I expect we'll see it placed right here. Yep, there's the stopwatch. C3Z and Pop are already there, though. Brian couldn't place it down, I don't think. Yeah, enemy's too close. He couldn't get the outpost down.
Oh, shit.
Nades out from 1AD, trying to retake control. C3Z rotates out. Papa's still there. That grenade would have tagged him because it exploded right next to him. Not enough to kill him, though. Bobo pushing directly in. MERC still pushing through the wheat field. That's that gunfire we hear in the distance. Bobo does go down. Nice job by Papa. Just to go around the corner and let the MG cover you from that window. Like Hizzy, Downset, and Syop have managed to gain a little bit of a foothold by a point. Still have Kyra and Smudge in the 3-story building. We do see 1AD complaining about ping a little bit. So let's actually check ping numbers. That's a good point. So ping for 1AD, sitting between 180 and 220, pretty much across the board. MERC, a little bit more variance, around 80 for most of their players though. We see a couple at that 180, 220. They'll be located a little bit farther away. For the most part, MERC does have better ping. 12.5 minutes remaining. MERC in control of the point. This is the quarterfinals for the Platinum group. And this is an elimination match, and this is round 3, so this is a winner take all. Whoever wins this moves on. Whoever loses is eliminated. Nice mixing going on in the wheat field. Let's rotate over towards points. Both teams trying to storm this building. Lots of kills going out both sides, and MERC still in control of the building, but 1AD trying to push back.
There's one top of the stairs. Let's go.
That rat for 1AD calling where they are, even within the building. Bobo going in, Compton waiting for him in the corner though. Compton should have the advantage here. There we go, does get the kill, nice done. Follow now poking, he would have heard him go up the stairs, and he'll know there's one in the left room. The MERC holding control of that house. Let's go upwards here. 1AD really opting to push from that wheat field, it appears. Did an outpost get wiped? Because we see C3Z and Volabear still in control of that back 3-story as well. Follow the only one near point for 1AD at the moment. C3Z does kill one shot on the top side. Do we see any 1AD spawns off the garrison? No, so their outposts are safe-ish. I take that back, actually. Looks like 1AD's the southern squad did get wiped, because they only have 2 outposts up at the moment. Chick for MERC. Hiding in the wheat field now behind 1AD. 1AD is pushed past him, not knowing he's there. Drone crawling through the field. 1AD is still trying to get into this building. Some gunfights going out. MERC holding the building. Nice job there. MERC really just swarming the building, swarming these backyards, making sure they have control of it. Looks like 1AD outpost. No, so that's the squad that we saw down south briefly last time we looked at the map of Dominus. He looks like he did a life on the south edge, try to get something going. Couldn't make anything happen. Spawn north, but C3Z there, able to cut him off. So MERC even running interference off the garrison, so if an outpost goes down, as we see Volabear, we just caught the tail end of it. Volabear does get the outpost, and that squad lead is not up right now. The only outposts that 1AD has left is... where is this? Is right here in this wheat field. Brian's outpost, I'm assuming. But otherwise, that is all other outposts for 1AD reset with under 10 minutes to go. Fabo trying to sneak in the backyards. Over there is a substantial group of MERC waiting for him. Marksy might get Compton's outpost though. Yes, he does. Nice job by Marksy. So both teams trading an outpost. Fabo now joined by one shot. Trying to get into the building. However, while these MERC players are in here, they have lost control of that the other side of Hospice, where we see Robo, Vlaming, and Marksy, all their nerved MG running. What? What? Guys, there's no smoke there? Robo, you good? What? Robo and Nerved literally looking at each other and not shooting. After running past each other. Alright then, I'm glad we caught that. Meantime, looks like some of the MERC players have been partially cleared out of this house. Lightning trying to have a firefight with Kyra through the window. And there is someone else tucked here at a smudge on the rooftop. Nope, just tucked in the corner. Nice job by him intercepting exactly that. Compton now moving to reset his OP, and we see 1AD has managed to start contesting the pizza slice. Now, it's not the most critical portion of ground, but it will alleviate a lot of this pressure on the wheat field. We'll see how long they actively contest that for. Just enough to force a full MERC squad back to help defend that area, which they would like to keep control over from the looks of it. Vanilla rotating back over to point. Will he place an outpost? Nope, he's disbanded. Batgum C3Z still locking out that southern garrison. Garrison located in the field way over there. That's that middle blob. Ambulance still trying to work off it. C3Z and Fatgum just locking down the field. It's a lot of fields you have to run through if you start getting boxed out of that edge. So 1AD really forced to spawn off of their northernmost garrison. 1AD starting to push back, but MERC still solidly in control Hospice. 7 minutes remaining. Blaming Happy jog off, holding the back 3-story. The Muffins, Yadog, Balo, Dominus. Forgoing the southern garrison. You know, you have to try it every so often. You can't just keep spawning one garrison. If you die right away, well, you know you still can't go there. But sometimes that enemy player, in this case it would have been C3Z and whoever else was with him, you know, whoever was watching that garrison, they've moved away. Sometimes you can get something sneaky going and to reset your position on that flank. But MERC doing a nice job not making that mistake. Actually, we see Vanilla and Robo now managed to push in from Wheatfield side yet again. How's this pizza slice fight going? The MERC trying to rotate players over from the pizza slice. 1AD, they took control of the corner directly beneath the camera. Not trying to really push down pizza slice as much as use it to launch into Hospice. We do see some fights, Kyra and Dominus across the street from each other. We do see 1AD starting to get some progress here. Both teams really together. Downset and Compton, not realizing they're on opposite sides of the compound. Downset, Owens managed to dodge each other in the walls too. Downset going for an outpost or guessing there's something there. It is true that is a very common spot behind the glider. Other common spot is here in this trench line. And to his surprise, he will find nothing. And actually, he is a medic. He gets the pistol kill onto Nerved MG. I'm probably going to be told after the match that it's going to be nerve damage, DMG. But, you know, we can call him both things because you can read that either way. And this is 1AD starting to storm the point back. We see Compton's squad trying to storm back into that 3-story, but we see Happy there ready to cut off. Torino trades him out. Nice job, but Fabo promptly kills Torino. Kills coming across. MERC can't get across this road, and this is 1AD in control of that 3-story again. Almost a halfway with under 5 minutes to go. Batgum still in behind this main 1AD grouping that's sitting on hospice, but an ambulance and Balo able to clear him out. I believe Fox's outpost is still over here. Yes, we just saw Lonely and Papa spawn on it, but that is not going to be enough people. So everybody within the cap circle itself counts as 3 people. That's the official weighting. Versus if you're just in sector, it counts as 1 point. And the circle only extends to the front edge of the main hospice building. I mean, if you do some basic math here, there's 6 and 7 first AD people here in the circle itself, and there's only 18 MERC players total. Now that means that 1 AD, unless a lot of them die here, which from the distinct lack of MERC is not going to happen, this will go back to 1 AD's favor with 3.5 minutes remaining. The match ends at 50 minutes on the in-game timer. Great job by 1 AD on the second retake of the match. And there is the official flip. Compton probably resetting his OP back by the glider. Fox will need to reset his OP in the back gardens. And once again, we effectively have a north-south fight, but it's north-south from Wheatfield side, which is much less common. Normally we see north-south fought over those back gardens, but 1 AD is instead preferring to fight from the Wheatfield into hospice. Papa trying to get the kill on Tap Jail, not able to do it. MERC now trying to reestablish. Vanilla tucked in the back complex of hospice. Does go down though. You see more and more MERC spawn waves go off. 1AD has marked an outpost by the gliders. They know it's around there, which is correct now. Papa still trying to work his way in his backyards. 1AD really just stacking this building. 2 minutes remaining. It's what we said. It's in the circle. You have the cap weights. It's the key building on point. You don't have to push off of it. Make them come to you and clear them out. That's a little bit risky because you start losing map control, of course, by stacking so many people in one area. But in this case, again, there's 2 minutes remaining. It's if you hold that, you're looking good to win the game. You're forcing MERC to push into you, and you have pretty much all the advantageous position in terms of they have to clear you room by room, and you have the surrounding area. Raid's going off on the street side as MERC tries to rotate from the middle across the road. That does get a kill. There's someone on the left side of the camera. Dog off, tucked away in the corner.
Right outside.
Ambulance does go down to Chick, but Chick gets traded off by someone else in that building. I think that was one shot. The point still securely in 1AD's hands for the time being. Ira trying to push across. Vanilla going for an outpost. He knows it's around here. And that's the outpost. Like, there's 1 minute left. MERC doesn't have much time to reset that. That could decide the game right there. When AD still has the house, but remember, that's one of the main MERC launch outposts where we see a lot of these players coming from down. He'll have to run back up and manually replace that. There's not much time for that. 40 seconds remaining. 180 still has this house. MERC starting to desperately push across the road. Rockets coming in, not able to do anything though. 180 trying to reinforce the house. Robo prone on the road, cutting off the crossing. Nice job there. Adamord trying to establish the crossfire. Not able to do much though. MERC trying to get the house, not able to do it. 20 seconds left. Vanilla all the way back on the garrison. He cuts off the spawn wave. That's 1, that's 2. There's only 3. Vanilla gets the entire spawn wave even off the garrison. 10 seconds left. 180 in control of this point, and MERC not able to push anywhere. That is a game. 1AD wins the game and the series. And they will be moving on into the semifinals of the HLL International Cup, along with LTU and Legion X. Great match by both teams there. MERC really giving a good try. I mean, they captured the point twice. What can I say? Yes, 1AD has the initial advantage. Their access. It's a little bit easier to take the 3-story building. Celebratory gunfires coming out. But MERC still managed to take the point twice. But they were not able to hold it. you know, if you take the point, I mean, taking it is good and will generally buy you time and help you take some ground, but you have to be able to hold it from there. And that's the part that MERC was not able to do. 1 AD taking the cap back twice in the span of 30 minutes. He got the initial cap, then lost it to MERC, took it back once, lost it to MERC a second time, and then took the cap, well, I guess if you count the initial cap, a third time. All in a very exciting third round of what has been a very, very good series overall. You know, MERC with a solid win on the first round, then 1 AD winning rounds 2 and 3 of back-to-back to clinch the series. Great game by both teams. Looks like they're going to run over the glider for their picture, so we will accommodate that. Amazing job by both teams. Great rotations. You know, no obvious mistakes, really. I mean, sometimes you see things where and it's like, oh, if they had just done that or just done that. No, there was none of that. You just, I mean, that's the magic of the 18s format. It comes down to a couple key moments. You know, Vanilla clearing that outpost here that was tucked behind this glider with under a minute left. Some of the other players, you know, you start Adamord getting some shots in. They're just trying to get a picture, man. And get those couple key outpost swipes at the right time. And
thank you, man.
That's all it takes to swing the tide of a match. Great matches this weekend for the quarterfinals. I'm sure we'll be seeing.
It was a big bleed. It was a big bleed.
I'm sure we'll be seeing more in the semifinals. We can look forward to some more good matches.
I'm gonna die again.
GG's to both teams. I hope you all enjoyed watching. This has been 101st Assault Division versus Merciless MERC on Hospice in the quarterfinals. We will again be seeing a 1 AD advance into the semifinals,
Does somebody have a
and
bandage?
we
I'm
will
gonna die.
catch you in those streams. And have a great evening, all.